Hi friends. Uh, Today we are going to learn Python basics. Like, Python basics are nothing but what is the data types in Python. Like how the Python will take the data types, will compare to the Java and Python, and how to write the method in the Python. So it's a bit different. Suppose somebody knows Java, and we can compare Java to the Python. What is the difference between how we declare in the variables and methods in Java, and how we declare like variables or data types in Python, and how to write methods in the Python. We will see that. Yeah. So actually, I have used this PyCharm. This is the one kind of IDE for developing the Python. If you want to develop any code in Python, we can use different kinds of IDE. For example, Visual Studio we can use, but we need to do some configuration for Visual Studio, and we can use the PyCharm, which is most popular IDE for the Python development. So, for example, for Java development, we can use Eclipse and IntelliJ IDE. How Eclipse is very popular, right? But nowadays, IntelliJ is very popular for Java development. But Eclipse also very popular. People are still using Eclipse. In the same way, like this IntelliJ, this PyCharm is the Python development IDE. So we can develop the code and we can run, we can debug, and everything we can do by using this PyCharm. So okay, fine. Actually, what I did is I have created one. One project here, Venkat Python basics like that, and this is my Python project, and after that, how to create the Python project is very simply here. Go to the file and new project, and here see you can define the any project like whatever our project student application registration phase we are learning pythons, right? You can give the python based on your examples or anything. Here see here interpreter, normally in java, in eclipse we can choose the jdk path or jre path. In the same way we have to choose this interpreter, base interpreter. This is the path where the like python has like exe file is available in this path. Okay, python c python exe, we need to give this path while creating the project. Automatically it will come, and you can choose if any other version of python if you are using in our project. You can just create this one, and the project will create automatically in the same way I did. So yeah, this is our project now. And I have created one package, Venkat package. Just see, when we create the Python project P- main py, this is the main class. I can say .py file, which will create automatically. So but I need to create my own files, py files, like my examples are for my practice I have to declare some python files. So for that I have created one package. Inside package I have defined the different classes, like I can say different files, like .java files. So we are calling .java files. In the same way we can say .py files. Okay, see, these are the two different files. These two different py files inside my package which I have created. Okay, this is the basic Python project, and after that, now we will see the what is the variables, variable declaration. See, I have written this code already. I will explain this line by line, and we'll see what is the difference between variables in Python and Java normally. Why Java? We need to compare. Most of the people knows Java, so if you compare with the Java to any other technology, we can learn quickly the things. And I have seen like Python is very simple compared to the Java, but we need to spend some time to learn the Python, like Python core Python, basics of Python, and after that a bit advanced Python, different packages. And after that, Django is a framework like house structs and Spring and Hibernate we are using in Java. In the same way, we can use Django. That is the advanced concepts of the Python and the frameworks. But just we have started, so we will learn the kind of variables. how to create the variables and what is the difference between Java variables and here normally Python variables. So basically any programming language, take any programming language like Java, .NET or Python or any other language. What is the variable? Why we need the variable? So basically for variable, right, we need to do some operations. For example, our task is I have a two numbers, number a is equal to 100 and number b is equal to 200, and I need to find the sum of this a plus b, like two number sum. So okay, I know a is equal to 100, b is equal to 200. Why we need to declare that one? Because any programming language, when we are declaring some value into the variable, so that internally that value will save into that memory location. So any value or any number or any string or any character, whatever we need to store somewhere, right? In the memory we need to store somewhere. So for that the variables are required. So for example, see in Java, int a is equal to 100. So see int a is equal to 100. See int a is equal to 100, right? What happened, this 100 will store in the a, normally in the memory, uh, a having some kind of a black, and inside a 100 will be stored. This is the normally what is the variables use. The variables use is just whatever assigning values, it will store in the memory with some temporary, like in memory location we need some placeholders to store that value. So that is for that we need to define the variables. So see in Java, int a is equal to 100. This 100 is an integer variable. This is the variable name, and the data type is integer. Okay, in the same way, for example, take the float or double. Uh, uh, DOUBLE. Suppose I want to store my salary or anybody's salary, employee salary. Salary is equal to some 25,000, some 25,000. So if I want to store my salary into one variable, then I have taken the sal as a variable, and 25,000 is the value which we are storing into the sal variable. So what kind of data type is double? Because we know which this value contains the dot some digits, right? So we need to declare the double, like that float. In the same way, string, for example, string, right? Username. I want to store the username, kind of any use a string. Suppose username, right? Username. So is equal to Venkat. See now, see now, actually my username is Venkat. I'm I'm storing this username in Venkat is in my variable, that is username. Username is a variable name. I'm storing this Venkat in the here. This the username is which type? String type. So I have declared the string type. So this, see in Java, when we declare these variables, it's a very meaningful. Like users, when anybody read our code or go through our code, they will understand what kind of data types these are. See, this is the Java normally. But in Python, it's a completely like bit change actually. Python, it's very simple, but understanding is bit different, like kind of we need to habituate Python code, then we are very comfortable. See in Python how to declare the variables. Actually I have declared the 100 as the integer variable. Just some variable name I have taken, and after that 100 I have assigned to the variable. So here see, actually this is the integer, but I have not declared here integer. Internally Python interpreter or compiler will recognize based on this data. So 100 is what kind of data? It's integer data. So Python having that flexibility to understand the variables, what kind of data it is. So no need to define the variables here. In the same way, hundreds y, here I have not declared the integer or int data type anything. But here see, I want to store this some x comma y into the another variable which is z, but I have not defined any variable type here or data type anything, right? Z. So now see here, normally I need to print this sum. So println, in Java we will use the println, but in Python we will use the print and whatever text it is. So here just a comma and I need to print this value. I need to see this value, just comma comma z. This is the syntax in the Python. If you want to print any value in the console, then we can use the print, not println, just print. Sum is comma just value, this value whatever it. No need to put the semicolon also. See, if you put the semicolon, might be it's not error, but it's not required. Okay, in the same way, the another thing is, see, for example, so see, I need to find this type of this data. What kind of z is the variable, which is what kind of data type. It's I want to know that one. So then I have a type function. We have a type. We have a type in Python. We need to pass any variable here. So this type will return as the uh, what kind of data type. Suppose here I'm passing the z, right? Z is the what kind of data type, I don't know. When I print this one, it will give the integer. So int, it will give the int, so that the z is the int data type. So type function will return the uh, uh, type of the variable, what kind of data type it will return. So yeah, that we have in the Python type. So here this is the integer, and after that name I have taken. See, actually in Java, how to declare this name? String name is equal to Venkat, right? Venkat, and semicolon is required. This is the variable declaration in Java. But uh, you know, yeah. Now see here, no need to declare any variable name. Just I have declared, no need to declare any data type name here. I have declared name is equal to Venkat. That's it. There is no need of data type string kind of thing. Just Python will automatically it will recognize the Venkat is the string data type. So no need to define any data type here. Just a variable, and whatever data we are assigning, that we need to define. Then type of the name variable. What is the? I just want to check what is the name variable data type. So if I pass type of the name, it will give the str. In the same way, another data type. So we have a salary. See, salary also I have not declared a double or float here. Just I have declared salary is equal to some 25 lakhs or something, 25 lakh, and I have print type of the salary variable. It will give the double. So it will we will see the output of these three. And after that, see another data type, I have declared the one array. So how to declare array in the in Python? We can declare in different ways. This is one kind of way, but we can declare in different ways by using the range function, by using the range method. But yeah, that we will see later. But just normally I have declared one array. I want to show you how to declare the array in Python. So see, this is one kind of declaration, array declaration in Python, one way of declaration. So here we have a array is a module which we need to declare here. Suppose if I remove, I will get the compile issue, compile time error, saying that see reference. We need to import that module. Okay, Control Z. Yeah, now import array. Array dot, see if suppose what is this? This is the my array declaration, and I need to define this. I will tell you what is this I why this is required. Uh, yeah, this is kind of in Java. If you want to declare, sorry, in Python, if you want to declare the array, suppose this is the integer array, right? We need to put the I. This is kind of wait. I will check this one. What is this? Yeah, I will tell you on next video maybe. This see this is the integer. Actually, this is the integer array. So we need to declare I. I is the type, I guess. Type we need to give here. And after that, this A is the array. Now I need to print the length of this array. So how many elements are stored in the array? Totally five. So if suppose in Java, if you have any string array or integer array, if you want to find, then we can use the length function, the array dot length. In the same way, in the Python we have a len, len. We need to pass the array. Then it will give this entire statement will give the length of this array. So array numbers are just I'm printing the length as of now. Here array length is okay. Array length is okay, whatever length it is there, it's 5. It will print 5 here. So just to, see, this is the normal basic data type declaration, like int, double, sorry, float, whatever, salary, and some string, and one kind of array we have declared. In Python we can declare the array in so many ways, but this is one kind of array declaration. uh, Okay, now this is we need to import module, and it contain the array, and we need to provide our array, and this is the integer kind of array. So I is the type it's required. Okay, it's a kind of syntax. Then after that you can after that a now this entire code will return the a. This a is the our array. So just here I'm printing the length of my array. So we'll see this output in Python, how to run the code, right? In PyCharm, we can run like here. It's a single file. It's not a web application kind of thing. It's a single file, so we can run here, or else we can run here simply. See, sum is x plus y 200, and I print the type of this jet int, and after that type of name variable, what is this type? Str, not string, str. See here, type of the salary variable float. This is the float actually. It's came, and array size. Array size. What is this array size? Array size is 5. So I need to print the each and every element in the array. We'll try that also. So we can use for loop maybe. Uh, so see actually how to use this for loop. We'll see this one. For value is equal, right? Print. We'll see it will print or not. See some error came. What is that? Array that array object cannot be interpreted in integer. Okay. See now we got the output, right? See what I did is like I just length. I need to print this length of this variable. Sorry, this array. This len we can use len of the array variable. So length we will get. I need to print each and every element in the in the array. So what I did, I have taken one for loop for I in. See, this is the bit different. In Java, for loop is for int I is equal 0, I greater than I less than or equal to some value I plus plus, and after that we can write code. But here, see, actually we can use this range function. So range 1 to length of this one 5, 1 to 5, 1 2 3 4 5 will come. Then what I am printing, a of 1 will print 10, a of 2 20, a of 3 30, like that. This will print the each and every element in the value of this array. So we'll see one more time. See, this is the uh, uh, 20 30 40 50 will print. This is normally what we have seen here, the variable declaration, and how to declare the integer strings and float, and how to declare the normal array in Python, and what is the print statement. See, in Java we can write system.out.println the some string plus uh, some string plus some string plus that value. But here print statement is different. See, we need to print whatever is our normal user thing, normal our text, comma, we need to put comma, not plus, we need to put comma and the value. See here, same way, length I have, length I have kept here, just length. And after that, I just execute this one. Okay. This is normal basic example. This is it will help for the very beginner who is learning, who wants to learn the Python. This code and this explanation will help for the very beginners. So, and after that we'll see for the how to write the methods. Okay, in Python, I just how to write the methods in how to write the methods in Python, we will see. First of all, we will see in Java. In Java, how to write the methods. Okay. So for example, see public or private or protect whatever access modifier we have, we can use that public public. Then return type we can define here and get employee data. Employee data, we can define the arguments if you have, then like this. And we can this is the normally we are not returning any return type, so void. So if suppose if we are returning some data type return, or return some value 100, then I can define here int, right? So this is the normal for example, I am passing some list of the strings, to names, for example. So I am passing this method to some array list. This is the method parameter, or else I am passing some integer, or else I am passing my name as a parameter to method. Then I can define like this. This is the basic way of declaring the method in Java. But in Python, it's quite different actually. We will see that how to define. It's a very interesting. But see, we need to in Python. Uh, See, this is the method calling. I would say this is the method calling. Method see method calling. This is, and after that, see what is the Python? How to define the method? We need to follow syntax first. Diff is the keyword we need to use, and after that method name, whatever method name you can use, get employee data or get employee details or print one to one, whatever method name you can define any method name based on your functionality. So def is the keyword, after that method name, and after that arguments, these are the parameters we can pass. And after that, see, this is very important, we have to put the colon here, we have to put the colon here. This is the method. And here there is no curly bracket. How we know, like in Java, basically I explained here, right? In Java, this is the method starting and this is the method ending. How we know? Based on this curly bracket, this is the method starting and this is the method ending. Within this code is related to this method. So if I declare any variable here, which is the local variable to this method, so based on this bracket, this completely different method syntax and everything is different. So I can say this method call, and somewhere suppose some other class I can call this method. But here we don't have these curly brackets here. But in that time we will get a doubt, how can we identify method scope, which lines of method scope. So that, see, this is the just def method name and parameters, and after that we have to write the some lines of code. Okay. This is what I did is, see what I have written one method diff print tables after 10, tables after 10, this just a method name. And after that, two variables value and name are taken, and after that I have used one for loop. And after that I just written some business logic. This business logic, why I have written, I need to see how the if condition will work. See, in if there is no curly brackets or no square, this brackets also we don't have, or if after that curly bracket is there, but in Java, but in Python it's different. If I is equal to 5, after that column, this column is very important. After the for loop column is required, after the if condition column is required, after the method also column is required. Then see what I have written, there is the outer for loop, and after that and it will execute the for loop. If 5 is if I is equal to 5, I break this loop. And after that, if I is equal not equal to 5, suppose it's a 1 2 3 4 5, then it will come inside the for loop. And here I am printing the tables. This is the code for printing the tables. Okay, now see, this is my method calling. Where I called this method, I call this method to here. This is another method. See, this is the method calling, another method declaration. Inside of the method, I just call this method. See here, I have a two methods. One is the print tables and second one is the print table after 10. I have declared two methods. I just call this method by passing the 41. Okay, 41. Then here, uh, see from here I'm calling this. This is the actual method definition, body of the method here. So what this method will do, it will print the tables, 1 to 40 tables it will print, sorry, 1 to 5, only 1 to 5. After that I kept break. If the 5, then I need to break this loop. So anyway, this is normal basic, very basic logic which will print the tables, that's it. So here we need to observe how we will define the methods in the Python. That is the important thing for us. See here, for example, if I here is the two methods declaration, right? I have a two methods without, I don't have bracket. But how can we define which method is related to code, which one? So def, after the diff, whatever code is related to this method, and here also diff. So this is the second another method, which is this all the code is related to this method. Just we'll execute this one, we'll see output will come. Okay, we need to method example, right? This is the another class, so we need to choose this class name, method example. Just run now. See what I printed here: first table and the second table, third table and a fourth table. Just fourth table, four ones, like that. I can I just for example, how many tables it printed? One, two, three, fourth, fifth table. If I is equal fifth, then break. Then it's not printing. For example, you will give the 8. Now it will print the seventh table till seventh tables. Till seventh it's printed. Like that we can print the tables till 40. Suppose if I need to, for example, yeah, till 40 we can print the tables. Okay. This is the method, how to write the method in Python, and what is the basic syntax in Python. So basically we need to understand def, method name and arguments. Here see, in arguments we are not declaring anywhere the data type. See, this is the value is the see 41. The method will call here. Value is the integer data type, but I have not declared the int. It's a Python internally, the compiler or interpreter will internally take care of the data types, because 41 is integer, so it will internally take care. And Venkat is the string, so name I have not written here data type. So Python will understand this Venkat is a string. So that is the advantage in Python. No need to declare the data types or each and every, any type like integer type, string type, or any type. We no need to declare. That is the another advantage in Python. So and this is the basic, and if loop. This is the if loop syntax. For loop syntax. For see range, we need to range means 41, 1 to 41 it will take whatever value we are passing, 41, 1 to 41. So range 1 to 41 range it will return. And in for loop in means 1 to 41, 1 2 3 4 till 40, this loop will execute. And I is equal to 8, then break. If I is not equal to 8, then it will come to the internal for outer inner for loop. Then it will take the 1 to 100, right? I need uh, you know I need this 1 to 10 numbers, 1 to 10 tables. Then it's a range 1 to 11 is 1 to 11 is 1 to 100, 1 to 10 will come. So print I and the star and j, whatever is j, then I comma j. I'm printing this. This is the normally table printing logic. Okay, this is the method writings and method declaration and if loop. See, if is equal to 8, then break. Else also we can write uh, else else then what we need to do here, just print tables are not required. Tables are not required. See, just I need to show you the how the if loop will work. See, if I is equal this one, after that bracket, so some statement else, after that column, not semicolon, normal column, print. This is the different syntax is different. Just if you know if somebody knows Java, just we can learn this Python very quickly, but a bit syntax, we need to understand the syntax only. Apart from that one, logic and everything same, but syntax is a bit different, but we need to understand. This is the very basic, but and after that we will see how the things. Okay, this is the if condition in Python. Okay, and another thing I need to explain. uh, yeah, in data types we have a, see, we have a data types like in Java we have a list. In the same way we have a list, and we have a set. We have a triple, actually UPLE triple. We have a different data types in Python. The list, set, and triple, these are the bit advanced data types, and we will see how we will use this uh, data types in Python, and what is the basic syntax, and what is the real time example in future. Okay, okay, today we'll close this. Thank you.